Well, hello everyone. This is French. It's been a while since the weather has been beautiful today for me to be outside getting some fresh air, clear my head, bring a book to read, and at the same time break away from all the social media trash that basically just constantly we're being fed with in our inboxes. I don't really know where I'm going with this video today. I suppose I'm going to start with gratitude. Gratitude is one thing that actually there's a book on it that I started listening to. If I recall, I would go to my memory and basically bring out the book and then list it in the description of this video for you to review. My gift to you: uh, get a legal pad, and as I'm outside, I bring my iPad with me. At the same time, I also bring my Lego pad with me because when I'm outside, I was listening to Hilary Hahn, uh, Brahms, Requiem, violin piece, and I was excited. And at the same time, an idea come, and I'm always prepared to do a video. So the question is, what do I talk in the video? So maybe I should get out of the way for you to examine the view, for you to appreciate the view. Maybe I should get back in. For those of you who are wasting so much of your time on social media, to unplug and spend some time in nature. How you doing? So spend some time in nature. Grab a good book. There's some good books to read. Book about, how to develop your social skills, how to uh, uh, how to improve your memory. I mean, there are so many awesome books. Oh yeah. So today I intend to go through this book called Confidence: How Winning Streaks and Losing Streaks Begin and End. I started reading this book by Elizabeth Moss Cantor. Basically, it's a business book called Confidence: How Winning Streaks and Losing Streaks Begin and End. And confidence has a lot to do with it. The consistency, the knowing exactly what you have going on and on your own world, be determined about what you intend to do, consistently pursuing your goals and dreams, and definitely don't quit. And that does not happen if you have not connected to my initial talk: gratitude. Gratitude would allow you to connect with things in your life that are already working, blessings in your life, whether it's people, resources, the job you have, the relationship that people put in, God allows you to have, and the neighbors that you have. Some might be great, some may not be. It doesn't really matter. Be grateful for what you have now and be grateful for your situation now, because gratitude opens the door to other blessings that would not be possible without you being in touch with your the wealth of reservoir that you have around you. One of the things that I love doing as I'm watching the water, say for instance I take a pebble and throw it into the water and watch the concentric ring in the water to see the waves upon the moment of contact, and the continuation to see how far I can follow that wave because of the concentric rings that basically evolves as the pebble gets into the water and basically at the moment of impact and then spread. And the goal is how far can I follow the wave? Perhaps I'll give you a taste. Okay. You have access to the water. To see the water, I'm going to position the camera into the water specifically, and allowing you to basically follow at the moment of impact in the water. If you can expand the video, and if you're on your couch, get out. If you're sitting, stand up, and then if you have the ability to send this to your computer, so that way you can actually see it. Better yet, go to a body of water and try it for yourself. Bring a book with you, and while you are in the moment where you're expressing gratitude for what you have, connecting with nature, connecting with the people that in your life that you love and care about. And this would be a great time to start with forgiving someone who's been giving you grief, whether the fault was yours or that other person, to open up the channel for gratitude, because even the ability to get into a good argument with somebody, assuming of course that person is still alive, at least you still have a chance to say I'm sorry, or to say I love you, to say I'm grateful for you, things like that. So let's give that a try. I'm going to throw this into the water, and you will have the choice of following with me. At the moment of contact, you can, if you can, truly experience this. Basically, the view on the phone is a little bit low, and so if you can transfer this to your computer, and better yet, the best way to practice something is to go live to a body of water near you, regardless of how far you are distance wise, to experience this yourself. Now, the effect of the concentric ring might be greater if it's a pebble versus a stick of wood, but needless to say, gravity is 100% effective. Let's find out. Okay, so obviously you're not going to be able to follow that, but the idea is that I get to follow a little bit and see how far my vision would allow me to track the wave in the water, and how big the diameter of the impact would be. And obviously it's already evaporated, even though the vibration in the water continues, but my eyesight cannot see what happened. So here's what happened, right? When you make a contact with somebody, speaking from a connecting, I'm going to use my favorite book, Connect. Every time that you and we have contact with somebody, it's like the moment of impact when that little piece of wood just hit the water. And imagine the concentric ring that happens in the water. So let's just use this as an example. So I sent the piece of wood in the water, and so that creates a concentric ring that kept on evolving, even though you may not be able to see it properly. But this is the moment of me doing the action, and the impact began, and then the vibration starts and continue to the point where my eyesight cannot see past, even though the wave continued to manifest long after the visibility. My eyesight cannot actually foresee the impact of my action. Anyways, so imagine, of course, you're watching this video, and so I'm impacting you right now, and that impact has a direct correlation between you and your immediate surrounding. So to the degree that you find value in what I'm saying right now, the value will reverberate concentrically in your immediate circles of influence. So my one little video, just for the sake of illustration, whether you see the point I'm trying to make, but maybe it's not my exact point that I'm trying to make. As the wind tried to knock off my phone for on on the tripod. Anyway, so let's see how long this video can last, and because the wind has started to intensify. Anyways, so right now I've been communicating business with you guys, and I'm talking about the power of positive and negative energy, for instance. But today I want to focus on the positive. I want to focus on your ability to connect with other people, to heal existing relationships through the power of leveraging gratitude. So, since negative information flows a lot faster or has a farther reach of impact than positive, and I don't want you to focus on negative stuff, so let's focus on the positive. Let's say, for instance, you see value in what I'm trying to say, and then you decided to call your significant other, brother, sister, nephew, uncle, niece. Usually, with family members, it's a lot harder to see the value in people around us because, the proximity, and we tend to remember crap that happens in our early life, and so we cannot foresee there's someone being a value added member. So it's hard to be grateful for the people around you. But if you go back way in your age of innocence, you will see value in the people around you and be grateful for their involvement in your life. As a result, you're likely to be grateful for people in your life because you're no longer around. But why wait until someone no longer around to be grateful for their involvement in your life? So it's better to be grateful now when the relationship is still, when you can still pick up the phone and say, I love you, I need you, I appreciate you, rather than when the person is no longer around. So since I'm here in nature, most people today, for instance, could go to like a cemetery and visit somebody and bring in flowers. So they're doing that right now. Why not doing it before that person is no longer around? So if you practice gratitude now, practice meaningful engagement right now in the life of people in your life. So later, when you bring in flowers, the flowers would have meaning because you're practicing gratitude. So gratitude is the beginning and the end of a thriving relationship, because to the degree that you're grateful for the people in your life, you open a channel of positive energy that reverberates. Just like, someone did something, someone cut you off in traffic, and then you use your usual curse words to curse that person out. So you're basically spreading a negative energy that has a ripple effect. So if that person sees that you give him the finger, so chances are you activate the negative energy in them, and so the vibration of negative energy continue, and that person goes home mad because that's one negative experience added to an already depressed life. At the same time, you show gratitude. Someone cut you off in traffic and you smile and say, hello, and even though they may think you're strange, but that you basically stopped the proliferation of negative energy by transferring love as opposed to hate. And if you're not a grateful person, you're not going to be instantly be aware of someone's wrongdoing. Can be just that they're having a bad day. So you're not going to let someone's small-mindedness or behavior affect you. So you let it go. The decision to let it go comes from a grateful heart. And you letting it go, also you actually can stop the spread of negative energy that would otherwise be transferred from one person to the next just because of one random act of carelessness. versus one random act of kindness. Because you're a grateful person, because you're tapped into, I am grateful for the weather. So in my way home, somebody can cut me off, even bump into my car. I'm not gonna be mad because I am just now preparing for the potential unseeable future of dealing with people. So you have the ability to let go of the past negative energy, to open the flow of positive energy that the good Lord will bring to you. But sometimes even negative situation can come up sometimes in your life and be beneficial if you are in touch with yourself, if you are in touch with your inner being from a spiritual perspective, and so that you can be grateful for the people in your life. You can be grateful for the situation, even though some may be unpleasant, so that you can be an agent that spread gratitude, gratefulness with and to other people. Anyways, so as I was listening to Eloy Hahn performing Brahms' Requiem, classical concert, I had actually an opportunity to see her live with the BSO. And the energy that you just came out of when you go to a live symphony, especially within weeks apart. I've seen Yo-Yo Ma, I've seen Eloy Han, and and other wonderful classical trained performers, and I cannot tell you how much that does to my sense of appreciation to be entertained by the world's finest. And so, when someone called me and they're irate because situation happened that's not in my control happened, I don't let that bother me. And because I don't let that bother me, I also stop the proliferation of negative energy that would not happen if I did not practice gratitude, and if I was not already in a gratefulness mindset. Not to mention that I stopped other people indirectly influencing my behavior, because negative energy, based on the book Connected, can someone can have a bad day, fourth generation down, and that person's bad day can travel to this person, that person, this person, and to me, or to you. And all of a sudden, you are indirectly impacted by someone else's negative energy, 4 degrees of separation that you have no idea and you had no control, all because you have not or not in line with understanding how other people impact you, or how you in fact impact other people. So my book, not my book, I wish I wrote that book, Connected, shows you how information flow 6 degrees of separation, and how you are impacted by other people that are multiple generations separated from you. And so you managing your energy has a lot to do with redirecting someone's negative or positive energy. You want to attract positive energy and redirect negative energy. And the only way that can happen where you're not affected by other people is if you yourself are 100% present at any given time for any reason. That as long as you're dealing with people, there are going to be situations that are not in your control, that situation that may not has anything to do with you at all. But if you're not spiritually balanced and grounded, other people's positive or negative energy can redirect you into directions, into situation, into life, uh, lifestyle changes that may not be to your best interest if you're not you're not grounded spiritually, psychologically, emotionally grounded. And this is where the Connect book helped me to understand. Oh my goodness! After reading this book, my life has changed because now I know that other people can affect me directly and indirectly through multiple degrees of separation. So my goal is to be 100%, well, to the degree that I could be 100% present and aware and definitely conscientious of how I am affected by other people. To make sure that I am not derailed by other people's influence that's not to my best interest. At the same time, that I can be very influential when I'm passionate about something. I communicate it, and when I communicate something and I'm passionate about, whether you like it or not, you will be directly impacted because my energy travels through my passion, and my passion would find ways for me to tap into your intrinsic motivation to, if I want to sell you something, I will eventually influence you to buy something that is good for you if I'm passionate about it and if I know it will impact you one way or the other, and which is, that can be very powerful. At the same time, that could be also very manipulative. If I want to convey something to you, I want to change your behavior, I need to tap in to see, how you are motivated, and find something that is important to you, and and, and focus on that and help you to understand where you need to go, where you're not, because that's the goal of selling. Selling is helping someone to redirect their attention, resources to a desired result. At the same time, if you're not grounded, you can be easily influenced by my passionate, enthusiastic approach. And if I sense that there is an inkling of weakness in terms of moving you one way or the other, I will exploit it because I have a desire to fulfill and you have a need. So whether it's in selling, relationship, or any other way, and how did that happen with, what does gratitude has anything to do with? Well, a grateful person will be more aware of what they have, what they need, or what they want. And a grateful person is not easily sold to. Uh, a grateful person uh, would be more in tune with the fact that, hey, I appreciate what I have. If I do not have the ability, I'm not going to sacrifice and acquire something that I don't need, even though I might want it, but I don't need it. And if you're not grateful with what you have, then rather than desiring something that you don't have or want, then you won't have to make unnecessary sacrifices to acquire something that you don't need, because you are grateful for what you have, because you're not channeling resources, money, energy, attention, love, and affection to where it's not needed or deserved. Yeah, I think I'm going a little bit too deep. Anyways, so in regards to being in touch and being grateful, gratitude also has physiological benefits, because a grateful person is likely to not be affected by other people's negative energy, and therefore you're not going to be susceptible to someone else's residual negative energy. So you're not going to be impacted by someone 3, 4, 6 degrees separated from you. Because you're grounded, you're not easily influenced. And because you're not easily influenced, you're in touch with your needs and wants, and you're likely to be a better husband, brother, sister, uncle, nephew, niece, because you're grateful. And even if you make mistakes in life, you will be more gentle with yourself if you practice daily gratitude. And the roots of tapping into gratitude is by unplugging to any social noise, so that way you can have moments of silence, which is why I recommend music, reading, exercise, yoga, or whatever you do, to bring some level of calmness into your life, so you have balance, and balance would allow you to express gratitude in ways that would not be easily be attainable. Nowadays, there are a lot of people who are lonely because they have not harnessed their relationship that they have with themselves, the relationship with other people. They are lonely not because they are not surrounded by people, they are lonely because their life is unbalanced. You could be surrounded by people and be lonely. You could be surrounded by people at work, at church, in school, or anywhere and be lonely. And taking time to unplug position you to be more aware and therefore likely to be more grateful. And gratitude opens all kind of doors for psychological, spiritual, intellectual, relational, and physiological benefits, because you appreciate the small things. Balance your wants versus needs, and then appreciate the people in your life. Appreciate even the difficult circumstances where unpleasant or pleasant, there's a lesson to learn from every social engagement. Anyways, I've been all over the place with this video, and I don't even know the reason why I had to make this video, but I know if one person benefits from this, it is well worth the time. Anyways, it's been a pleasure. I'd like to see your comments to see if you want more content like this, and then I'll know how to start talking about other things to bring more value to you, because my channel is not just about money, investing, crypto. There's a human side, a depth of insight I'd like to be able to share. And let's end with a beautiful view, and hopefully you'll get out and experience that view yourself, because only then will you be able to be in a position to appreciate this video. And also call someone and forgive them for no reason. Brother, sister, uncle, brother, niece, there are a lot of people who died with their forgiveness unexpressed. Start by forgiving yourself, and forgive the people around you who have done anything to wrong you. Just forgive them and free yourself up, and be grateful for the people in your life, and be thankful for being alive to express gratitude. It's been a pleasure.